What's up, Mr. Leon? You're just in time, about to get started. We make some glass roses today for Valentine's Day. So let's lay out some of these colors. Red, of course. Red. How's the day been? How's the night going? What you got going on? Hopefully, having a good night. Hopefully. Let's go, purple. Should I do a pink one? No, I'll do a purple. One more red. This red. I like this red. This red. Alright, we got our colors set. Got the glass in the furnace. And do some glass roses. So yeah, I'll show you real quick the furnace. This is the furnace. I'll get the glass on the pipe. Come back over here, add my colors. We got this red, we got purple, I got another red over here. Melt it all in. Now I'll start shaping it up from there. I'll probably add a couple of layers of glass, so we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully the angle's okay. Right about there. Okay. There's working. There's working. Okay, vámonos. This one here. Start at 9:20. We'll go 30 minutes, 9:50. Finish up the show at 9:55. Clock back in. Get back to work. So I'm at the studio where I work at. I work here as an instructor. And then on my lunch break, I'll rent the studio and make stuff and show people the process. So yeah. There for this one. Start with the purple one first. These are really like deep purple, so I don't think I need much. One, maybe two coats. So I melt the first coat, then I come back to my little scoop and just kind of roll it across inside the little chips of glass. So now it's all covered in the color. It's all melted color in. What up, what up? Who just joined? Can't see from over here, but really just picking up. Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome in. Just getting started. So, added some purple. Just added another layer of clear over the purple. Gonna get everything nice and hot again. And I'll shape it up. Let's see if you guys can guess what I'm making here in a second. It'll all start to come together here in a bit. I like to tell students, yeah, it all comes out looking like a blob, just like we do. And after a bit of manipulation and shaping, um, some of it becomes a work of art, like some of us do. So yeah, here we are. I've got my glass, shaping it up, and I'm really trying to build that core heat inside. I'll do that one more time. All right, here we go. The next one, we'll start plucking and pulling and squishing and shaking. Let's go. How about some fire emojis in the chat, guys? Drop some fire emojis in the chat for some support. Here we go. Check it out, guys. That's going to be a purple rose. We're going purple for the first one. No stem. It's just going to be a solid paperweight. It's going to sit on the base of the bud. So now I'm just going to constrict the bottom of it and eventually get ready to separate it from the pipe. And we'll do another one. All right. Let that cool down. And then we'll get ready to break it off. Hey, what's up, Victorious? Check it out. Check it out. We got the purple rosebud. No stem. I'm just going to cut it off here towards the bottom, and I'll flatten the bottom here in a bit. Yo, what's up, D. Lopez? Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. You guys check out the notes. Got little notes there for the sales and stuff. But right now, you guys just hang out and watch. Drop the fire emojis like Victorious is doing. Appreciate you. I'll be right back. All right, first one in. Next one will be a red one. Let's go. All right, grabbing my glass on the pipe. Sorry guys, I don't have my tripod today again, so I'm just gonna have to stay set there, positioned here until I jump into the screen every now and then. So here's my first layer of glass. There's no color on it yet. Ooh, I see some fire emojis. I'll go pick up some more glass. Next layer, I'll start coloring, man. Not that much there. We're gonna go red with this one. Two coats. What are 3 coats? Alright, let's melt this all in. Just that little bit right there. Whatever. Okay, there we go. Shake it up some more real quick. Alright, so I got red on here. I'll pick up some more color. Shape it up again right here. I'll be right back. I don't know if I should get some big tweezers for this because not a bad idea.
Alright, you get that ready to go, and I'm ready whenever you are, okay?
I haven't used those on a while. So yeah, I added my second coat of clear. What this does is it acts as a clear coat and it protects the color. So at the end, when I go to torch and flatten the bottom, the color doesn't get distorted or tarnished by the flame from
That back up. I just saw this point.
The idea is to kind of build that core heat up. So when I go to pinch and stretch, it doesn't just pull the clear glass, but that color glass underneath it kind of also is soft enough now, it's molten enough that it all really starts to kind of stretch with it. So we'll see. This one I went in a little sooner than the other one. The other one I went to let it cool down a little bit longer. That's how I gotta go, huh? Okay. So I'll heat it up again, and I want to pull just like the tips of the flower, of the petals. Give it that little kind of sharp edge, not necessarily sharp edge, but that petal resemblance, I guess. Yeah. The paperweight, they're supposed to kind of fade. Looks a little bit. Oh, yeah, all set. Yeah. I'll put this one away and I'll be right back.
No idea.
Sick.
That's pretty awesome. Kind of like the little thing.
Good. Nice. Yeah, that looks sick. Should we start from the center first and work our way up? Maybe we could try that. I don't know. I always started from the top and work my way towards the center. Hope the tips just a little bit more, but it's looking good. What up? Toasty, what's going on? Check it out. Yeah, making roses now without the stem. So cut it off here, flatten the bottom, and that will be the paperweight itself. This is a red one. I made a purple one, and then I made this opaque red. The last one was a transparent red. I'm gonna put this one away. I'll be right back in the picture here in about a minute. I'm gonna put this and flatten this down. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you. And whoever's coming in, check it out. Couple fire emoji in the chat. Couple fire emojis in the chat. That's always nice. roses.
Roses Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I made one the other day, and I made it with the stem. And they're like, "Oh, can you make it without the stem?" I was, "Oh yeah." So I'm gonna do a couple of them. I'm gonna do one or two more, then get ready to charge it up.
Put away the rest of the solid, the larger quantity, so that's okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna do one more, and that's it.
Other job won some potential awards.
Ooh, nice. You gotta jump on that. You gotta jump on that. Let me know if you need a hand or something. Okay, yeah. Well, shit, good luck. I hope you get that. That'd be nice. I'm telling you, you're doing it now, man. No turn, no turning back now. All right, guys, have a good night. All right, back in the house, back in the house, back in the studio, you say, right? So let's go for it. I'm gonna pull the tips out on this one more time. good with those last 2-3 pulls and one little final heat, and then take it off the pipe. And we'll finish it off with one last one. All right, I'll be right back. So over here, it's got the torch. Again, I just get rid of the little sharp edges that get left behind. And I got a metal paddle, so I'm going to just kind of flatten it down. And ideally, the glass is solidified enough that the shape's pretty consistent in the middle of the sword. All right, finish it off with the last one. My red to this one. Maybe I'll do a double track. Um, should I risk it for the biscuit? I'm going to try the bubble trap technique on this last one. All right. So I dip it into this mold. And again, this mold creates all these little textures and rivets. So I'm going to let that cool down. It traps the air pockets and creates all these little air bubbles inside. And shake that up. Get everything moving around again. Got this other crimp tool that's going to add texture to it. So we'll see how it works with this next one. Probably doesn't go, but I'm curious. So we'll see how it works out. Show you guys the tool. So I have some petals with texture, even though I know petals don't usually have texture. It's really hot too. Adjust it. Let's try that. So I think I'll create the petal first, then I'll come back and squish it with the crimp. So I'll squish the glass, that creates like a little wad of glass on the side. And I'll come back and crimp it with the texture. And then I'll start to create the next round and go from there. So we'll see. All right, here we go. I don't think I can reach those inside the middle. Okay, I don't know. It's kind of funky. Keep it that way. Keep it down. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. Check it out. Yeah, right. Look at the texture on that thing. I was like, yeah, that looks sick. So, yeah, I'm thinking like $50 for these guys for sure. These are going to be cool. I think these are going to be really nice when they all come out. So, let me put this one away. Ooh, I see the fire emoji. Let's go, Victorious. Appreciate you. Always, man. Let's do it. So, I'm going to take this right here, break it right off, and then I'll just torch the sharp edge next time. Got a little metal paddle here. Just kind of flatten the base. It is. All right, one more time, guys. Check it out. And this is going to change colors. It's still hot, but that's going to be bright red. Check out the crimping action on the sides of the petals. I don't know. I kept them round instead of having them kind of sharp and pointed. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'm talking to the glass because they'll be ready by tomorrow night. As long as I don't forget to run the cycle, which occasionally I'll forget to run the cycle here. So it's a slow cool down cycle. It's starting to cool down now. So yeah, tomorrow I'll bring these out of here tomorrow. I'll show you guys the pieces that I made last night. Let me turn the equipment off here and check them out here while I do this. So these were last night's session. We got the purple. It's kind of a leaner. I'll probably have to kind of grind and polish this up a little bit. got the red, 2 red ones. This one, I don't know. I just added a little bit more contour to it. Ice catcher, maybe, I guess, right? This is the one that was. This one's from my father-in-law. We did purple and red with a kind of like a pattern on there, these greens and stuff. And this is supposed to be purple too, but it's like a very light, like lilac color. These are some pieces from the gallery that they make here. Check these freaking huge, massive pieces out. So those we can hang on the wall. We make them and then you put wire around them, and you can see that far wall right in the back. You can hang them on the wall. I got one at home. You guys might have seen it. It's hanging out there on the shelf. Some of the tools here, the trade. And these ones are a little bit more specialized, custom tools. So you got like your standards there, and then like you guys saw the one that I had there. Check this one out. This one has waffle crimp. So I can add all kinds of texture to the glass. What's that, Marianne? This one right here, check that one out. Little stripes. So check it out, Marianne. I'm a glass blower. Just made some glass flowers and roses for Valentine's Day. Sorry, I'm just putting my tools away. And I was showing the viewers here some of the tools. Check this one out. I just used this one here. And this creates all the little texture and stuff on the glass. So yeah, guys, this is that's gonna be it for tonight. Catch me tomorrow morning. You guys can see the stuff that I currently have, which is the Valentine hearts, and then on Thursday morning you can see the flowers that I made, or that they'll be able to be purchased. But you guys can see them tomorrow night if you guys tune in tomorrow night, more or less around the same time. So I'm gonna end it with that. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the support. Always appreciate you guys hanging out and just watching and engaging. So you guys have a good night, and yeah, see you on the next one. Peace. Let's go.